Alright, what's up, guys? So, this is probably going to stop me from doing any videos with Ubisoft, but I really don't care. When you've put a lot of money into Ubisoft games and, excuse me, they give you products that's just not good, it really leaves you no choice but to make videos like this. But yeah, anyways, welcome to TMossBoss Rants. For those that don't know, my name is TMossBoss, and I rant on this channel. But anyways, no, what I overall wanted to rant about today, and I kind of started off talking on it and things, but I wanted to rant about Ubisoft and their video games because, look, I've been playing their video games for a long time now. One game in particular, The Division 2. And there's been other games that I've played from Ubisoft where it's not good. Not even so much as like it not being a good game, but the game itself like just failing miserably. And there's at times where I play games from Ubisoft where it's like it has a good concept, but what they overall did to it, I feel like that if another company were to take up that game, it would be so much better. And to really like get into it and stuff, like there's alright, so I had to say, to like really start it off, it all started when I got my Xbox Series X. And when I got that, one of the first games I played on it was Uno. So playing that game, I was gonna make some videos on it, and I actually did make, there's this video, it's like one of my most viewed videos now on my gaming channel. But let me go to my gaming channel and see what the title of that video is. But I tried to play that game, and for some reason, it wasn't working. Now, it worked perfectly fine on my Xbox One, but as soon as I had got that Xbox Series X, and other people have also have dealt with that same issue getting the Xbox Series X, and the game just not working properly. But yeah, the video has over 5,000 views on my gaming channel. If you guys want to go see me play some games, just go subscribe to my channel, TMossBoss Gaming. But anyways, the video is titled "Uno is not playable on the Xbox Series X." And yeah, if you watch that video, it's a 2-minute video of me trying to play that game, and the game just overall like not being playable and stuff. So it actually was some time later when I picked up streaming, and I started playing the game again, but it was still unplayable. Like I tried playing that game, but like at times things wouldn't even load up. I couldn't even join lobbies to like play online, and yeah. So overall, and you could check online. Hold on for a second. Uno Xbox ratings. Score negative. Uno for Xbox One. So it actually has a good rating for, yeah, the Xbox, but they don't have it. Okay, hold on for a second. Let me see something else, because I seen the ratings not too long ago, and it didn't do so hot. So yeah, it by Uno Microsoft Store. Let's see. Don't care for signing up. They got it where it's like $3.99 at the store. Why they still got it on sale? And it's like, bro, the game's not even playable. Take that game out of the store and have it where it's like, it's just, you can't play it and stuff. But they don't even have a rating on their website. But if you can acquire an Xbox One or whatever, and overall see the ratings isn't good. And I also tried to, like, and I was going to get the Monopoly game, but I seen that Ubisoft was behind it, and then seen that they only had a 2-star rating. But yeah, I think Uno had a 1-star rating, Monopoly had a 2-star rating, and I think the Division 2 has a 3-star rating. And that game, the reason why is because so many people have played that game recently, is because they had it on sale for like $2. And so, yeah, of course, it's like, everybody's going to go out and buy it. Everybody's going to go out and play it and stuff because people want to know what that game is all about. And plus, I think it was like the bigger edition and things where it comes with the DLCs. And so it was cheap at one point in time. And so, and I had bought the game like years prior and didn't really enjoy it, and was just like, okay, this game, I like the first one a lot better. It makes you appreciate the first one a lot more and stuff. But yeah, it's like when playing that game, like honestly, to just really get into it, multiplayer is so unbalanced. Like, how like when most multiplayer games, like you'll shoot a person a few times, right? Dead. You have to shoot a person constantly, and if they have like on some special abilities where it gives them more health and more health and more health, you cannot kill a person in that game. And then on like it's that the rewards in that game is just not good at all. Like they have it where there's like this LMG in that game where it's like you don't have to reload it at all. So you could keep shooting and keep shooting and keep shooting, don't have to reload it at all. And for some odd reason, they decide that they're gonna only have it where there's these 2 missions that you can play where that's it. That's the only way that you could get that gun. But you can play that mission on the easiest difficulty and the hardest difficulty. You will not get it. Now, in most games, they'll have it where they'll say, if you want to get this weapon, you have to play this level on the hardest difficulty, correct? Because there's the one game, Destiny. They're like, if you want... So my thing is like, they're saying that if there's a bounty that you do, right? There's a bounty that you have to do, and if you want to get this weapon, you have to complete this bounty. Now, why can they not have it where it's set up like that in the Division? And then they have it where it's like, okay, you can gather up material and craft a weapon, right? The only way for you to be able to craft a weapon in that game is if you unlock the weapon by acquiring it somehow. And I'm like, no, I don't like that at all. So then there's that, and then they had it where this like now all games gotta have this season pass crap, and I think I probably will eventually at some point in time talk about that, the season, do a season pass rant, because I'm not feeling like every game like requiring a season pass. And it's like you can't even enjoy yourself playing the game. It's like the game is honestly like a pay to play, like it's a pay to win, pay to play, and it's like, yeah, I haven't done nothing about no season pass rant, but yeah, it's like they have it where there's a season pass in there now. So, and then before they had it where it's like you could just continuously play the game and unlock it. Now there's like this bottom half where you can't unlock it unless you actually buy the season pass. Now my thing is this. Now I feel like that this is how a season pass should be worked out, and I will mention this when I do the season pass rant. But they should have it where if you bought the game, then you don't have to pay for these like season passes after season passes after season passes. But if you got the game for free, then you have to pay for the season pass. Or you can just buy the game and just get the season passes for free. But my thing is like, where I keep continuously giving you guys money time after time after, no, I'm not with that. So I did delete the game at one point in time, but I recently downloaded it because I've been bored in my streams. And I'm like, okay, I just need me a game to play. But I did get this like drifting game, and I might get this car mechanic game, because I'm like, I really don't want to just continuously keep playing the Division, because it's like you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, and there's really no end point to it. And I don't like that. I like where it's like, okay, a game changes up, where it does some things or whatever, and I shouldn't have to be forced to play with people when playing that game. But that's honestly what it leads you down to, where it's like, okay, if you want to be good at this game, you have to play with people. But you try to play with people, it takes forever to like put you in the lobby with other people. So that's why I'm like, okay, maybe have it where it's like a big giant team thing, rather than it's like, okay, let's only have it where it's like 2-3 people are able to join your game. And it's like, that's not enough. Like at times, that's just, it's not enough. Like have it where it's like an army of people, like 10-12 people. Then it's like, oh, okay, then maybe have it where it's like a crap ton of enemies and all of that. Then I'm cool with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. You would think that they would do something like that, but no, they don't. Ubisoft, my thing is this is how Ubisoft makes their money. They'll have it where a big YouTuber will promote their game, but at the end of the day, do you think that YouTuber is playing that game? Like, I wish that there was a way. Let's honestly, no. Let's see if I can look up Vanoss Xbox profile. I don't know, bro. I don't know what he plays on. Vanoss. Let's see if we can find... I don't think this is him. Vanoss Gaming, maybe? I don't know. I don't think he goes by Vanoss Gaming, but... you can't really find his profile unless Vanoss is his profile. Then this man doesn't really... Well, I think he plays on PC, so... I don't know. The freaking... Let's just Steam profile. Vanoss. Is this it? Is this his, profile? It might be. I don't know. Games. Counter-Strike... this cannot be his profile. Where he's played more, he put more hours into Counter-Strike than he has Grand Theft Auto. And this man is doing Grand Theft Auto videos every single day. I don't believe this, bro. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't think this is his profile. This has to be somebody else's, but you can't find his profile. But no, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna see when was the last time he played the Division, because he has like promoted them and stuff, and he's played their game. But other than that, it's like you don't see him doing no videos on that. I think what last game that he's really played from Ubisoft is Watch Dogs. That was like, I think that was the last game he had to play of them. Maybe there might have been some other games that's came out since then that he's played of theirs. But at the end of the day, that's really it. And I know they were all like Ubisoft said that they're gonna come out with Division free to play version. Ubisoft, yeah. So they announced that last month, and they was like, Ubisoft has announced a new free to play game set in Division universe. Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland. Heartland is in development at Ubisoft's Red Storm Studio. The publisher said Thursday is expected out in 2021 or 2022. And honestly, is that game really going to be free to play? Like, is it going to be free to play, but then you're going to have to pay for all of these other things? Because I think people are misusing this free to play title. Like, when I think of free to play, I think of the whole game being free to play. Now, if you want to have it where you got to pay for some cosmetics, or what are some, because I know there's that one game, Warframe, where they're like, okay, you can play any level that you want of this game, but the cosmetics, classes, and weapons and all of that stuff, like, you are gonna have to pay for it. But my thing is this: if you just want the easy way, like, into it and stuff, because when I think of it, like, think of Grand Theft Auto for an example. Now, they have it where it's like, okay, if you want to play this game, you're going to have to put a lot of hours into it. You're going to have to earn the money that you want to earn. Then you're able to get all the cosmetics that you want, all of the guns that you want, all of the cars, the apartments, all those other extra things. Now, Grand Theft Auto, I will have to admit, that game is just, to me, it's just, I don't care for it no more. I'm like, come out with Grand Theft Auto 6, or focus on focus on Red Dead Redemption 2. But Grand Theft Auto 5 is done. Like, come out with something else or work on something else. But I do like the concept of what they do. And they're like, okay, if you want, and they're like, all right, you're going to have to buy the game. And then after that, if you want the the money in there, if you want the in-game currency, then you're going to have to buy it. Or you're going to have to play a crap ton of this game to, and I'm like, that's why I have to say what, like, I like and respect, like, their work ethic around it. But all these other games, they're just doing it all wrong, especially Ubisoft. So, yeah, Ubisoft, fix your guys' games, please. Like, I know, I'm like, fix your guys' game, and then I'll do a video where I'll, like, talk good on you guys. But if not, then I'm like, I'll stay talking bad about you guys on videos, on this channel, on my gaming channel, on my Twitch streams, on my main channel, any channel out there. I would just talk badly about you guys the whole time, because it's like, no, you guys is like, just keep coming out with games that's bad, and then you're gonna have the bad games on sale, and then have where a bunch of people buy them in, and then they're stuck with that stuff. So it's like, no, either give us our money back, come out with some good games, or fix the games that you guys got now. But all that stuff, it's like, yeah, you guys is tripping with what you got going on. But anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.